Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Peter. Today I feel like doing some serious accuracy shooting, but the weather forecast says a lot of wind and perhaps a lot of rain, but today, luckily, I don't care. Because today we're here at Hunters Point in Bjerringbro, Denmark, and it's just like a 30-minute drive from where I live, so very, very comfortable. Hunters Point is a seriously well-equipped hunting store, and you can get everything you can ever imagine from the hunting world. So that's guns, ammo, clothing, optics, everything you could ever imagine, you can get it right here. But what I am particularly excited about is their 100-meter shooting range. Okay, so now I'm finally here at the Dungeon of Accuracy, and I'm joined by Rasmus, who's the store manager here at Hunters Point. Rasmus, why don't you join me?
Yes, thank you.
And first of all, thank you for having me. It's a real pleasure, and
It's
been a pleasure to walk around and see the store and these magnificent surroundings. So
yes, I'm glad to hear that.
Tell me about this place we're at.
We built it last year, so it's only a year old, and we got it built. We have two tubes at 100 meters, and each tube is 1 meter in diameter. So we have the possibility the customers can come in here to shoot in their rifles and different calibers.
Yeah. What kind of calibers is it possible to use here?
Mostly every caliber in rifle. Of course, the little ones, 22, 17 HMR, are not very often used at 100 meters in Denmark.
No,
So
of course.
normally it's 308 Winchester, 6.5. Yeah, those kind of calibers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this facility, is this open for anybody to come and shoot?
It's open for everybody. You just pay for, then you have 15 minutes. If you need more time, you pay a little more, and then you can shoot in. And if you do your own bullets, you can also come here and test what you made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing that I've been meaning to ask you is at facilities similar to this, they use these digital solutions in terms of targets.
Yeah.
You've chosen paper. I mean, for me, that's the best option. I like shooting on paper. But why did you choose paper?
I think, thankfully, we have a very, very skilled gunsmith at our place, and he was involved in the process by building this one, and he insisted on we have these paper targets because we want to minimize the errors that can happen when you shoot in your rifle. So if you have a piece of paper, where you hit is where you hit.
Yeah.
So
paper doesn't lie.
no, exactly. And it doesn't need to be calibrated or anything like that.
No.
So it's a plain paper.
Especially for me shooting 177, I know that there are some problems in the other solution not picking up the shots.
Yeah.
So sitting there with the fifth shot of a fantastic group, I'm just happy to see that you're using paper here.
Definitely, and it's very easy. And then we have, I think you'll show it later, but we have a camera who's recording the paper target you're shooting at.
Yes.
So you can see where you hit.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you don't have to see everything through your scope.
No.
But
No.
even,
You can see it on close hold. Yeah.
I'm looking very much forward to spending a couple of hours here and see what kind of accuracy I can get with all the outside factors eliminated.
Definitely.
Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And looking
You're
forward
welcome.
to
have fun.
to a fun day.
Yeah.
Thanks. Now I'm set up here at the 100-meter tunnel and I'm ready to shoot. There are some items that you can use for if you want to shoot a normal rifle. Stand like this. I don't know what it's called. I'll put it aside. And another one. This one. Not going to use it either, but there's the possibility to use one of those because it is here. So, what to use it for when you have a possibility to shoot like this? Well, of course, there's one factor that is not into play when we're shooting here, and that is, of course, the wind. Because shooting at a normal outdoor range, there will always be wind pushing your slugs just a little bit. So, what I want to do today is to find the best velocity for the 20 grainers from H&N. And on purpose, I didn't tune the gun specifically for the slugs before coming here, because with these conditions, I'm pretty sure that I'll find a pretty good velocity for them here. So I'll test them at 4 different velocities, ranging between 870 and perhaps 900, maybe just a little bit past 900 feet per second. So with no external factors playing in, I'm looking forward to getting a clean result of my test today. I wanted to use a scope cam, and this is how it looks when looking through a scope cam down the tunnel here. But because I'm used to shooting without it, it seems in the way. And on top of that, I'm not too impressed with the quality of the footage there. So I'll just stick to my scope, and there's actually, as you can see up here, a target. Because the target is filmed down downrange, and I have a little monitor right up here, so I can see every shot. Of course, I can also see it in my scope, but it's nice to have the monitor right up here. So I guess I'll just start shooting, and then I can share some info along the way. But starting out with a velocity just around 880 feet per second. $879. $884. $879. Those are nice shots, and what a group. Average just past 880 feet per second. That is an absolutely beautiful group. Looking at the monitor, that's below 2 centimeters. I wish I was down there with my calibers, but it looks like, yeah, just below a 2 centimeter group. That's very good. So the velocity here around 880 feet per second seems to be quite suiting for it. Okay, now attempting velocity around 870 feet per second, and aiming at the line just below the bullseye, because it is pretty difficult to see the shots when aiming at the bullseye. So just taking a warm-up shot and then going for it.
875. $870. 870.
That is a beautiful group right there. Actually, I'm not sure that the Krone picked up all the shots, but I'll write it down here what the average velocity is. But this group, I would say that's yeah, 4 of the shots are like within 1.5 centimeters, and yeah, so maybe just past 2 centimeters on a 5-shot group. So that's very acceptable around this velocity. But yeah, let's crank up the velocity by just a little bit. Okay, now I'm around 890 feet per second. Just taking a few warm-ups and then going for a group. $895. Yeah, okay, going for it. $893. $893. $888. $888. $893. Is that... That's a spectacular group. It's yeah, just maybe 1.5 centimeters, maybe below. That is absolutely beautiful. That's definitely the best group of the day. And if I had my calibers, I would know exactly the group size, but I would say that's a 1.5 centimeter group right there. That's very good. And remembering that this is not 100 yards, this is 100 meters. So that's a bit low. I think that was a pretty decent group. There is this nice little thing that you can actually just push the printer here, and then you get the result. Just 2 seconds. And let's see if we can get some kind of, see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a bit difficult to see, but I would say that it's within, like, what is that? 1, 2, yeah, it's definitely sub MOA, that's for sure. Let's take a closer look at the groups. I will say that the groups that you see here are not the only ones that I shot during the day. I must have shot maybe 3 or 4 groups at each velocity, and this is mainly because testing at 4 different velocities in one session is a bit optimistic. Let's start out at 871 feet per second. This was what looks like a 2.8 centimeter group, but 4 of the shots were actually within 1.2 centimeters, and that's very acceptable. Next velocity is 882 feet per second, and that's a 2 centimeter group, also very respectable. Looking at the groups that I shot at 890 feet per second, the best one was a 1.4 centimeter group and definitely the best group of the day. And the last group at 902 feet per second is a 3 centimeter group, and 4 of those were actually within 1.5 centimeters. So conclusion is no disaster groups, but the best results were between 882 feet per second and 890. So this is not far from what I've experienced on my outdoor shooting ranges. There's absolutely no doubt that I could have gotten some better groups if I'd shot more groups, but because 4 velocity requires a lot of energy, I had to restrict myself to like these 3 or 4 groups per velocity. With no outside factors playing in at all, you get some much cleaner info on what you're doing. So I would definitely recommend if you have the possibility to either go here or go somewhere else that has a tunnel like this. Let's wrap up the video by taking a little tour around the gun safe here at Hunters Point. Today has been a great experience, and I feel that I've learned a lot from shooting at a facility like this. I hope you enjoyed the video, and while we're taking the final look at the vault, take care and shoot safe.